Good afternoon, welcome back. Here we are just finishing up some sunflowers. So, episode 47, here we go. There is some stuff going on now, and we are rushed. We are rushed, and it's not only are we rushed, but I'm also excited because we're sitting on $273,000. We have our oat in for the year, as well as we have our sunflower. We're just finishing up our sunflower now. This is the last little strip of shame here. So we get that all in, lift up, perfect, and fold up. So now what's happening? So sunflower's in, canola, we already that. We got our wheat, we got our barley, we got more canola. We have our cotton, and then we have a cotton over there. Yeah. And we have our oat in, so the oat's ready to go. What we're able to do during the live, actually, we got 14 and 16 cut. So those are done, ready to go, and baled up. We got 12 bales in total off of them. And we still have our peas to plant. Now, when it comes to the peas, they've usually been in this field, which is, the size is 5.72 arable crop area. And that's what we've been doing for the peas. And as much as it hasn't been filling up the peas, like we know we need more, right? When it comes to the production, we know we need more. We can definitely use more peas to fill up the canning factory and get them working a little bit more if we can. And by doing that, like I said, I want to be buying fields here. So we've got the oat in. The oat and the sunflowers. We still have to roll them, and same thing with the cotton. We still have to, as with the cotton, we also have to lime them and fertilize them. Now the cotton also has weeds in it, so we're gonna have to do some weeds in there as well. But what I want to do is I want to buy that field. We're sitting at the $273,000 mark. So what I'm thinking is if we can buy something around that 270-ish or 200 and something. Well, I already have a field in mind. So I've already got something planned out. So what I want to do is I just want to park this thing here right out of the way because we're not even going to use this tractor for a minute. We're just going to put this and swing it on back. So this planter is done for now because the peas are in the other planter. So let's just put this away. One moment. Because what I want to do is I want to buy another field for the peas, and then us buying another field for the peas will allow us to then use the original field, or not the original field, but the one field that we've been. I don't want a new peas again in it. In field 22, I just don't want to do peas in it. So I want to buy a new field. I want to get that going, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop this. We're going to grab this bad boy, and we're gonna send it up. Grab you, and we're gonna grab the big plow because unfortunately the field does require plowing. So what I want to do is I want to get the AI working up on the field plowing it, and then I'm gonna grab the little Massey Ferguson to do because there's a little bit of a field extension that we can do, and that's the other thing too when it comes to the plowing. We do have required plowing is on. Sorry, I'm recording at the hotel, so I don't have a steering wheel. If the plowing required, because it's plowing required is on, I usually wait until the plowing is required before I do any major field expansions. So it works really nicely. We just bumped it. So it works really nicely when it comes to buying fields that if the plowing's required right off the bat, then easy peasies, we can just do the field expansion right when we buy it. So we're going to purchase the field. There's probably no point in getting the Massey up. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the what's going on here? Oh yes, that's great. Our bales. There's the 2 bales there, and there's 2 more bales over there, and then we've got the other bales that are over in the other field, but don't worry about those. We all know what Bill's look like. We're gonna rip up this field, but what I want to do is, I'll use the 9R here in the plow to do the expansion, and then once the expansion's done, we'll set the AI to plow the rest of the field. We're gonna have tens of thousands of dollars left. I don't know, it's like $40,000 hopefully left over, so it'll be enough for us to put the AI onto the field easily enough. Plus, it being March 2nd, that's the other thing too. With it being March 2nd, we're only I mean, really, we're only about 7 hours away. Sorry, 5 hours away here. Yeah, so we're 5 hours away here from doing our production sell-off. So, and then when we do our production sell-off, that would make all of our money back. So we have no issue about. I mean, really, I would be confident in buying a field that's like $260,000. But I think this field up here, I think it was like 230 or something. So we're just going to get. It's not the outside field; it's the one way up the back. It is field 19. There we go. Okay, so field 19. And then as you can see right here, you have all this open grass that you could immediately, like I want to immediately cut into this open field and at least up to the bushes. That's what we're going to do. To start, we're going to do up to the bushes. And then eventually, if we want to, when we get there, there is the possibility, like I can walk all the way up to about here. So if we wanted to take some time and we're really bored on a winter time, we could, if we wanted to, cut some trees down. But that may not be necessary. So let's go. We're going to unfold you already. Let's get this, and let's get you right here. So this is, there we go. So $233,784. And the great thing is that this is 103 potential. So it's 103% potential, whereas this, it's 6.2 acres of arable crop. And then this one, field 22, which has been a very consistent P field for us, has been 5.72 arable crop, and it's 100%. Which is, I mean, really good, very good potential. But if we can get just a smidge more potential up here, plus 6.2, plus whatever I'm going to cut. So, yeah, the purchase, please. So we're going to buy that. Boom. Thinking. Yes, there we go. $39,000. All right. So now we're just going to get a little bit of a better line up here. So we're going to triangle, allow fields. And here we go. So I'm just going to skirt the bushes. I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy. If we take some bushes, that's fine. I mean, really, we could just do a straight cut line. I mean, if the bushes overhang, we can always, like, there is a couple, yeah, like that little overhang, that little overhang. We can come back and we can paint the bushes out if we wanted to, but, and then what I'll do is, I mean, not get too particular, but we're just going to kind of scoop this up and around. And then get this a little tight to the fence. Try to get a little tight to the fence there. And then cut that back around here. Oh, you know what? I probably could have angled that out a little bit. That's okay. That's where you're getting kind of nitpicky. Like, it all depends, right? You can kind of get nitpicky and extend it right out. Or, I mean, for right now, we're just going to hold off because yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then we can kind of bring that. Oh, can I keep it straight? Keep that one. We went in one line. Okay. So let's get there. And then from here, let's go nice and easy. We're about there. All right. So now we lift it up. Now what I'm thinking, we're going to flip it around. Oh, yeah. And, that's right. And we need, precision farming 57. Purchase soil information for $2,400. Yes, please. Thank you. That puts us up to 65, and we're still a total of 75. So that's not so bad. Oh, precision farm. I didn't even check after we cut our grass. 100. Nice. 95. Nice. Okay. So that one could be better. So we're sitting at. We're low on the tillage. All right. But still, 100 there. Not too bad. And, yeah, so 90, 75. Okay. So 65 there. We're going to get the plowing here because what I want to do now is I'm going to extend it the other way. And I'm kind of thinking now that I've done that run. Oh, you know what? I think we're missing a little. I see those little dots. I see you little dots. Drop you down there. Right here. We'll just cut you in. And then we'll point that about there. All right. Now this part I want, because what I did, I don't know. Now that I've done it, I'm thinking we can cut it back a little bit more where we started. So right about here, I'm kind of feeling like we can cut just a smidge. I mean, it might just be one extra pass, and because it's a pea harvester, technically it would be worth it, because I mean, we would be cutting almost one full like one full width. So yeah, there's something like this, and then we'll try to, if I keep stop hitting the controller here, try to keep a straight line. Oh yeah, I know we're doing it wrong. So we go there. And then again, I'm gonna just kind of keep it closer to the trees and aim for it. I'm not going for perfect squares either, obviously. I'm just going to do something nice, hopefully easy turn. Hopefully. There we go, something like that. Yeah, we probably could. You know what? I think that's okay. Yeah, and then we're just angle it right in. I'll aim it towards the end. All right, so let's just finish this up. We're going to fill this in. Oh, get there, and then you're going nice and slow. Let's see. Yeah, right about there. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to fill it in. Well, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot that we should not have purchased the soil information until we made the new field, because we've got soil information. Yeah, that's great, but we don't have the soil information for the new soil. All right, so we're gonna have to spend that money again. That's okay. That's live and learn. That's all cut in. That's all ready to go. Now, let's just see. Oh, actually, I did not want to flip that. I wanted to... Or did I want to flip that? Does that mean... All right, well, leave it there, because what we're going to do here, so let's just pop in. Pop out. So here we go. So bottom here says nitrogen. Oh, yeah, let's purchase. Let's do this right here, Major. Let's try this again. Purchase soil information. Yes. All right, and what do we got here? So now... so 6.2 is that okay? Maybe we have to save and reload. All right, well, in the meantime, regardless of that, let's see here. So yep, we did get all that. We didn't miss any little bits of red, so that means we've got the rest of this that has to get plowed. This is where I can now leave that in the AI's option, and they may need some fuel, so we might have to come back with the service truck. And actually, you know what? They need some fuel and repair. Sweet. I might have to come back to the service truck and fill those in. Let's see. AI worker. Yes, please. And go. Boom. All right. They're off to that, which means that leaves us the ability to finish up what we're doing. So, yeah, as you can see, we still have the weed to do there. And when it comes to the fertilizing, it's a new field there, so there's no mulching's been done. We have to roll the grass fields, as well as actually our grass field right there is ready to cut too. But before we get to there, we do have to check on one thing. All right, so the AI, we might as well just go back like this. There we go. I can't be helped there. So we're going to drop you down. Actually, no, we're going to grab the roller. That's right. Let's go grab the roller, and then we can go roll our fields. And before we do, I want to show you what our new production is. So if you've caught the installation video, you already know what's coming. But if you haven't caught the installation video, we actually got the all of our honey and our honey production up and running. I wouldn't say all. I shouldn't have said all of our honey production, because I don't know. I don't know what the honey production rate is and how it's like how it's going to go. I do know about putting it by the bee, or I think it's canola, potatoes, and sunflowers, of putting a beehive there. So actually, speaking of that, maybe we'll do that, because what we're going to do is, and it gives a little bit of that bonus. So, but I'm not too sure, because when it comes to field rotations, do we just put beehives beside all of our fields? Or is it worth it to drop the. I think it's 3,000. It's $3,000 per. For the big one, for the 33 or 35 long stem or whatever. Let's see whichever one is it. Langstroth. Sorry, 33 Langstroth. So it's $3,000 for one of those. So do we just put one beside a field? Do we put 5 beside a field? But instead of that, here we go. Here we are. So as we drive up, this is our beehive area. So we can come on up in here, and then to get in, we have it right here is our entrance. And then right there, our doorway to get into our pallets. And then we've got our little personnel doorway to get, where is it? Where is it? There we go. It blends in good. So we've got all that, and yeah, all the beehives are up and running. So all we have to do is sit back and let that produce. And like I said, I'm not too sure when it comes to production what kind of, what the rate is going to be like. So I want to be putting more. I shouldn't say want to be. I may be putting more. I did leave room for a little bit of an expansion as well as we can set. I mean, we can always do another setup somewhere else. Plus, also, I do want to be putting in, because we do have those. We have 2 canola fields, and we now have a sunflower field. So that would be a good idea to maybe put that in, right? Like, let's, okay. Because we got to get some stuff done here too, right? We got to get the rolling done at least, because when it comes to the spraying and fertilizing and herbiciding and weeding and all that fun stuff, all that stuff can get done after the fact, months later. But right now we've got that nice weather window, because we've got a decent one. So they're not calling for rain and a little bit tonight, but the rest of the day, and then it's cloud cover again for the rest of the morning. So I'm hoping, worst case scenario, I might have to work a little bit into, worst case scenario, I may have to work a little bit into the night to try to get some of this stuff done. But at least if we can get the planting and rolling done, then we're good, right? Because we got to get the peas in, we got to get the rolling done of the oat, and we got to get the rolling of everything, right? I don't know if peas need to get rolled, but we'll find out. Other than that, I've got some rolling to do, so let me get this done first, and then we'll get to planting some beans. Rolling is done, and we've got the oat and sunflowers are pretty much ready to rock and roll for maintenance, as well as like the lime and fertilizer, as well as there will be some weed that's going to be coming in for them as well next month. We don't have to worry about that till next month, so we're good. We do have to worry about the weed that's going on in our cotton fields, though. I'd like to take care of that tonight, or I should say this month if we can. It's not going to be dire, but we still have to pick up our stones from the field here, and I figure, you know what, we might as well see how much it's going to cost. It is the 9R in the plow, so we may try. Oh, look at that. Hello. Are you done? Is this like awesome timing? All right, first and foremost, got to drop the trailer, just because we got to have something there for us to dump the stones into, and then I usually just leave this and then come back with the JCB. So let's put this right. That should be a good spot to dump it there. And then, like I said, while we have our, we have the truck up and out dropping this off, we might as well bring it up and let's see how much it's going to cost for the service. Because, yeah, like I said, with it being the 9R and the plow, this might be really expensive. I don't know if we'll be able to afford it, but we can at least fill them up. So how about you? Whoa. Thank you. There we go. So now, oh, wait, sorry. I just filled myself up. Smooth there. Oh, hey, you. Stop. All right, you shut down. All right, there we go. You're filling up. And then I can move you up a little there. There we go. Oh, will you touch? Oh, we won't get the plow though, I bet you. Oh, yeah, here, I'll just wait for that to empty. That is empty. Perfect. Now, let's go like this. There we go. Here. Perfect. So repair, 108 bucks. Definitely we can do that. Repair, $26,000. Oh. Yep, you know what? We're doing it. This is going to be a costly repair in the field. Oh, where was it again? It was right. Nope. Oh, I just had it. Nope, not there. Not there. Okay, fine. We have to put. I'm still getting used to exactly where it is. Oh, there. We were just there. Idiot. All right, here we go. 26,000 bucks. Done. All right, that leaves $7,000 left over. And I mean, as much as that does hurt, that will. Oh, yep. You can continue. Is there anything to continue on with? Yeah, let's just see what's going on. Oh yeah, you know what? We got little dregs. No. We can do that. Let's shut you down for a sec. We can take care of this. So now, when it comes, like I said, when it comes to the cost of that repair, did that hurt? Yes, that definitely hurt. It worth it for sure, and I know it puts us in a really tight position. But the thing is we need this tractor, especially right now, just because of the fact that we were going a little bit too much here. We still have to cultivate. We still have. We got this field done, plant, and yeah, we still have to plant and do the rest of it. And I mean, it's gonna have to happen. It has to happen. So there we go. Let's get that. And we didn't even touch it, did we? All right. I bet you that's where they were going for. If we can find it. Is that it right there? That little teeny bit. That little bit right. Maybe? Oh, no, it's way ahead of us. Right here-ish. Let's try that. Maybe. Oh, beauty. And we got all of it. Nice. Now we just have that one last little strip at the bottom. And then we can send him back. We've got the trailer there. We can send him back here because, again, stones-wise, yellow. I never understood that when it comes to that, where we can do the subsoiler and cultivators. Even the cultivators will bring up the red rocks. But there's been times where, I don't know, maybe it's the initial plow. Is that what is that what it doesn't like? Do we just... Oh, that might not have been a good... Yay! Perfect. Oh, I see you. Right there. All right. Yeah, this is where the little itty bits in me come. I have to. Oh. Maybe. Right there, maybe. Nice. Okay. Let's get this packed up. We're going to go grab the JCB. We're going to get the truck back down. And we're going to get all this stone. I mean, yellow stone on a field like this. I really don't think that there's going to be that much. Stone is picked. And we have a total of 1,966 liters. So we are good to go there. And you can start planting, and I totally forgot. Oh yeah, and yep, I got so much stuff. While we were doing this, I totally forgot to exit and reload. So I exited, reloaded, I tried out. We got all the stone is out, and we've got new numbers. So there we go. We got the size went from 6.2 acres to now we're at 7.28 acres. So we got 1.08 acres out of that little expansion of ours. That's kind of an extra nice little touch. And then we also, like I said, we're going to be hitting the bees. So we're going to be doing that right now. We can leave this in here for now because we technically, just cutting it close there. We're going to rip over. We have we have the two fields. We have the canola and the sunflowers together. And then we also have the one new canola field that we purchased out by the BGA. So what I want to do is I'd like to put, and this is where I don't know exactly how it's going to work because I've checked the interweb and I've got confirmation in the sense that there's going to be no indicator that there's a bonus. So if we come here, because this canola right here is, let's just shut you off for now. So we got this canola right here, and we got expected yield is 100. You know what? Hold on. That feels like it's a little too small for me. I know it's different TV too. So let's try 80, a little bit bigger there. So right there, we got expected yield. Oh, there we go, a little bit in the dark. 100% of 100%, right? So we've got perfect pH, we got perfect nitrogen, we've got sandy loam, everything should be good to go. But if we put bees in, then there technically apparently won't be any kind of indicator, but apparently it works. So if we go to the help menu and we go down to our bees are almost near the bottom. So it says right here, bees, food not required, product honey. Beehives produce honey, which can be processed further or sold directly. Place your beehives next to fields, as the bees will increase the yield of canola, sunflower, and potato fields. Honey will be delivered to the freely placeable delivery area. Bees do not appear in the animal menu. So when it comes to the bees, I don't know how it works. And I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't done any hardcore research in the videos and such. I'm just kind of be winging it here. So what I'm thinking, I want to have, I mean, if we're going to go big, if we're going to put it down, we might as well go big. We've only got $7,000. We've got, so I'm thinking this is where, I don't know, right? Is this something that you just put in between and one will match, right? Do we just have a random beehive? I think we go about here. Let's do free mode. And let's say right about there for that one. And then we also have, this is where I don't know, right? Like we're a little bit tight on the money. We can definitely do something. We can do more, I should say. Excuse me. We can definitely do more later. Like I don't know. So I kind of like this. This has that little spot right here. So let's try this. So free mode's still on. And yeah, let's just put her in, and then of course I just want to touch it up, just because I gotta be me. I don't know. I'm thinking this is maybe medium or this is medium grass. I think that looks different. That does look different. Let's try it long. It all looks different. All right, well, we'll stick with the medium. I mean, we'll just do that right there, and then we'll get back over here. So that leaves us down to $1,000 for us to get the rest of the. Hopefully, we have enough fertilizer and lime. Oh, we're gonna have to buy some lime. I don't think we're gonna have enough for lime. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! This is gonna be interesting. So I'm not too sure. I'm hoping this works. Like, I mean, we are a little tight. Maybe we shouldn't have repaired the John Deere, but it is what it is. So we're going to put that in, and I am somewhat confident too, just because technically speaking, growth-wise, they're actually, I mean, that one's mid, this one's early. So we can easily get some more money, because, I mean, it is very close to the time where we have to pack up and start moving pallets. So that's where it's going to be the rush thing. We have some stuff inside the store in our warehouse there, or should say our shop there, that we'll be able to, we'll be able to fill up our fertilizer and herbicide and flip back and forth. But with only $1,000 to our name, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll have to grab a pallet or two of something and sell it off, or what have you. But all right, let's get this, because we got, what is it, 1,400 right now, so we got to wait till 1730 in order to start our pallet production. So we have 1730 to get our stuff done. Now what we will do, I think the $1,000 is going to have to go to the AI, because what we should do is probably put the AI on the weeder, get him weeding. I can whip off the planting of the peas easy enough with 9R. And that, yep, there we go. And then what we can do is see what time that is. All right, let's see where we get. Till 1730. Oh yeah, complete change of plans again. And I kind of forced our hand. I probably really shouldn't have repaired that 9R so quickly, just because that did actually kind of hoop us. We will be, I don't have any fertilizer either on hand, so that's going to kind of set us back, in the sense that what we should be doing is like, okay, this is just changing up the way that we're doing things, and I'm used to my routine. So this isn't a bad thing. And I don't know, I'm kind of digging this is what's going on. So the way the plan's working out now with us having no money, and I completely forgot that we still have our field 61. Field 60, sorry, to cut. So we still have our field 60 that has to get cut, cut, head, windrowed, and baled, all that sort of fun stuff. As well as we need to get that rolled for rolling into the next month. And the fertilizer and the lime, again, it's one of those situations. I don't know why I'm looking right, but it's one of those situations where we don't actually need to do the fertilizing and the lime this month. Where like my routine, the way I do things, the way I like to do things, it's always been every field I'll do all of the field work at once except the weeding, right? So we plant it, we roll it, we put the lime down, then we put the lime down after the planting and the rolling, then we put the fertilizer down, and then we're good. And then we wait till the next month, and then the weeding is ready, so then we pop in and we do the weeding, and again, we're good, we're happy, and away we go. Now, doing it this way because the weather has kept us behind, and we're starting, we've got a couple new fields, we've got more things to do, all that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, that is, I don't know if this is going to be an indicator of we should be pushing it up to 3 days a month, or if it's just that, no, maybe we just got a bad run of weather that put us a little bit behind. And the third option that got me thinking while I'm doing all this field work is the fact that we also have the, like, we can do the planting, we can worry about the planting during the planting months, where planting and rolling, that's the main, if needed, right? Like we don't necessarily need to roll the peas, and I forgot about that until after I rolled the peas. So we don't need to roll the peas, so we don't have to worry about that, and little stuff like that. But as long as we get the planting in and any rolling, so to speak, because rolling can't be done in the first stage of growth. It has to be done while you're like immediately after planting. But anything else after that doesn't, right? All we need is the, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say all we need, but all we need is the planting and the rolling done, and then after that we can worry about the fertilizing and the lime the next month, or even into the summer, because I don't know if maybe we should hold off a bit and wait for the summer months for when it's a little bit slower, because we just got the grass to cut and kind of maintain there, and we can do the fertilizing and lime then. Not too sure, because we still have next month, because the next month's planting is also coming about, so next month's planting is also coming about, where we have to figure out where the rest of our crops are going to go and which fields are going to go where. We are, like I said, we're about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from being ready to go for the productions. And then once the productions are sold off, that'll give us another chunk of money that we can actually afford our lime and fertilizer. And then maybe we can go, maybe not so ham, but a little ham on another field next month. Another field, or maybe a piece of equipment, because there's something that I've been eyeing up. I really want to see what goes for sale, but I don't know, this might be a pre-planned impulse purchase. I'm not too sure, because there's a new piece of equipment I want to see. It might replace something. I don't know if it'll work, and I don't know if we can afford. I know we can afford it next month, but it all depends on what's going on. All right, let's get this cut up. We got to cut it, we got to tent it, we got to windrow it, and then we got to bale it up. So we got to see. I'm going to see how many bales we get, and then so that we know what to bring down to load it up. 0 on the bale counter. We got half a bale in the baler, and we've got about an hour left before my own personal timer expires. So, excuse me, we got to, my average has been about 1730 or 1700 to 1730 or 5 to 530 that I've been getting the Mercedes or any truck down with the wood chip trailer to the sawmill to get our pallet production going, right? We start at the sawmill, grab the pallet finger, get all of our pallets from the sawmill, and then work our way around the map, selling, distributing, moving as we see fit. So we got to find out right now. It's kind of a bit of a rush. it's a fun rush where I want to see how many bales we get, and not only how many bales we get, but can we get these bales? Preferably not miss rows either. There, Major. That'd be nice. Can we get these bales and get them off the ground and up into our storage before 17:30? 17:30 is going to be the deadline. I'd love to be able to see if we can do it in a half an hour, but my gut's telling me that's not going to happen. So what I'm thinking is we're going to try to see if we can at least get these off for 17:30 instead of 1700, and then if we can do that, that would be awesome. If not, we can do it after the production pickup, but I really want to do it to get it all off the ground before this supposed rain comes, because we should be getting a little bit of rain this evening. Yeah, 2200. So it's going to be pushing the envelope if we don't get the bales off. But I think 17:30. No matter what happens at 17:30, we're going to stop and we're going to go get our production stuff. All right, let's see what happens. That's it. That's all. No more well, that's the first cut of the year, anyways. Now we just got to turn this off and let's empty this. I even went around and grabbed all the little tiny morsels that were all a little out and about, so don't have to worry about those. That brings us a total of 10 bales off of this field. So we still have the other 2 fields to grab those bales off of. I want to say, I don't know. We're going to go grab those ones, then we're going to come down and we're going to pick these up, and we'll see what our grand total for all of them is. So off of fields 16 and 14, we got 10 bales. That's the 10 bales that we got on the trailer there. And then we got the 10 bales that are sitting in the field. Now we just got to load this up. We're cutting it close. We're sitting at 1658. So we're right there. I'm willing, especially with the fact that we were able to get everything all loaded up. So, shut this off as well. So we got the other fields loaded up. Awesome. That means we just got to load up this field right here, which means that, I'm really hoping we can do it within about a half an hour. This is where I'm willing to push it a little bit, because we're so close to the end that if we go a few minutes over, that's okay. That's okay. If it was the point that we were finishing the baling and finishing the baling, it was like, okay, we're already at 17:30, then I would say that's a no-go, but I think we're good. So here we go. 10 bales. Let's see how long it takes. Voila, all neat and tidy. And the question is, can we get this thing? Okay, so I have an idea. I'm wondering if we could push this thing into a pile and then maybe shove it over, and then that might give us enough room. Oh, we're already really close to the end. Oh, okay, so that'll stick out. How high can we go here? Can we get it? Oh, we can get it almost. Okay. Oh, what do we think? What do we think? Will it do it? Drum roll, please. Here we go. So let's get lined up there. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. Oh, no. Okay, where's the weight? The weight should be in between them. No way. We are doing this. I know. Yep. This is happening. So, what if we... Does this even matter? Yeah, I think it matters. Sure. I like it. So that's strapped down, that's strapped down. If we strap... Does this respond to the strap? You can't see. I don't know. Well, at least the tractor should be all strapped down. Oh, this is awesome. All right. This is actually way better than I thought we were totally doing a double trip on this one. Please don't push the bump. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Fits like a glove. And look at the time. We're only 10 minutes after 5. So 17:12. Just have to get this up to the bale storage, unload it, and we can either grab the Volvo, because we got it driving, or we can even grab the Mercedes like we usually do. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you know what? This is a screenshot. Where are they? Yeah, look at that. And even the clouds and this. Oh yeah. Hey, let's get a better view there. There we go. Like I said, I can just load up trucks and trailers and drive around all day. All right, well, at this point, that means we have achieved our goal. Well, a little bit late. We are a little bit late past the 1700, but we haven't reached the 1730, and we're still technically above the quarter hour top end. So we're going to say that's a win, because all we have to do is unload this stuff, drop off the pits trailer and grab the wood chip trailer from the sawmill and head on down, or wood chip trailer from logging site A, and then head on down to the sawmill. So again, thank you it's just thank you. Yes, again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm super excited. We're on track, but we're not out of the woods yet. I'm still worried about this whole field maintenance, because we've got the field primary work done, and we're going to be getting the field primary work done next month too. But I'm really hoping the weather's going to be good for us, that we can get all of the field maintenance and bonuses done too. That'd be awesome. So thank you again for watching, and thanks for being here, and we will talk to you soon.